already on a vehicle, as well as La Par. And with this vehicle, they have a good approach on their entry as well as exit strategy. But as we look as Procedure Evos, they have the same thing in mind. DBS a little bit too far though for Red Face. Let's see if they will falter. Smoke might cover a little bit of their entry, but they don't have any chance to peek right now. And it's Kenny S who managed to survive and surprise them. The solo player of 7-9 bringing in the wrath, but we'll need to confirm all those knockdowns. Otherwise, he will be stolen of those eliminations. Kenny S right now trying to run away from Bigatron Red Villains, and Superboy managed to take down the Procedure Evos, or one of the players of Procedure Evos. That is Red Face. Kenny S in trouble. Only a few HP need to recover with Bigatron Red Villains on him, and he goes down.
Yeah, 7-9 out from the chase. Couldn't do much, honestly, with an odd rate of less than 1%. He's going to go down. Bigatron Red Villains right now is on striking distance to own this thing down. But obviously, they still have to worry about 7-9 and RIQ and NGX for the time being. But they do have this overlook right now. They do have this information that Pjab, Zuxi, is on top of the cell tower. The only player remaining here for the side of Pjab. Now, overall, looking at this rotation here for this time being, it's looking so bright here for the side of BTR.
Yep, let's go. Let's see if who will take this winner chicken dinner. Bigatron Red Villains right now with 3 manpower. Though they have 8 eliminations on their side, you should not be that careless in this approach, especially with the Freak right now on the high ground. Might be able to take one down, especially with the spread that Bigatron Red Villains is taken right here. Boysil is flanking left, taking cover of what RRQ has to offer, but they are on low ground. Good coverage for them though. No risk of them being spotted that easily.
3, 2 versus 2. Nick Galaxy out in the open. Oops, you might just be blessed with mechanical aim, but at the same time, you gotta find a way to put yourself in a better angle in this situation right now. Bigatron Red Villains once more, they have the best positioning right now as they are taking over the high grounds of this last and final few circles. Enigma Galaxy, they're hanging on the outskirts. RIQ just right around as well, just on front. And the zone is going to start to close out in soon enough. And this is going to be pretty chaotic here for both RIQ and Enigma Galaxy.
Yep, and well, they need to be cautious right now. Coops, a little bit too deep, couldn't get back up, and if in case he is spotted, he might be going down. It's a good thing there's a little bit of coverage from those ridges, but Freak is on the deeper end and might need to move, because in 25 seconds, not only him that will be moving, it will be the blue as well. And it's such a difficult position for both of the teams of Enigma Galaxy and RRQ. I love how Bigatron Red Villains are doing it so far.
I mean, look at the way that they're formulating their hold right now. They have every angle here coming from the mid to the left to the right. And Team RRQ, they're just relying on this possible clash that they have here up against Enigma Galaxy. But obviously, with the Bigatron Red Villains has, if ever they do go head-to-head with one another, Bigatron Red Villains, they have this opportunity to just overlook here down this mountain and go for the clash. I mean, after all, the best way that you can do, the best thing that you can do in this situation right now, if there's no convincing angle that you have, you just have to strike at the right time, strike at your enemies at their weakest.
Yeah, let's see if they can find that weakness though. Hexus is in a good angle to spot on Enigma Galaxy, as Lapar has a good chance to hit that shot, but from downtown it's a little bit too deep to target Enigma Galaxy. Now, in a few seconds, the blue will be closing in. They will be pushed all together, and hopefully Bigatron Red Villains will be able to take advantage of their numbers. Otherwise, if they are targeted by either one of RRQ and Enigma Galaxy, they will be in a shorter end. But given this position, I mean, we are only wishing for a lot if in case Bigatron Red Villains doesn't have this, because as you can see, Enigma Galaxy couldn't even move up on this hill.
Yeah, and it's just such a unfortunate situation for him. I mean, Team RQ does have the better odds right now, but at the same time, they do lose the gunfight here up against Freak from Liquid Galaxy. Coops down below, one more shot to connect, and that is the elimination right there. And Bigatron Red Villains, they timed it so perfectly well, striking at the lowest, and they are in the first winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, and well, that's something that you would expect from the Red Villains themselves. Winner, chicken dinner will be grabbed. And again, this is where Lepar came from. The guy who has taken the reins of the MVP title from the playoffs, though he was pushed after, or by the end of that 5 seconds before the zone closes and the next one shows up.
The top 5 remains. Who is it gonna be? Team RQ right now, they're pretty cohesive. Genesis Esports is just on the eastern side of the map. On the northern side, Bigatron Red Villains, arguably the best team right now in this competition for this grand finals, will come along. And here we go. Is it gonna be Team RQ, Bigatron Red Villains, Hail Esports, Genesis Esports, or the one and only player from Boom Esports?
YOLO is really not going YOLO right now. He will be staying silent, a little bit near on the airdrop. So we'll have to find out as to what we can get out of this. Now, we are jumping in onto the high ground. Now you are seeing RRQ Nerpeco taking peeks and shot against Genesis Esports. One has already been knocked down. Let's see if they can follow it up or probably rush through to confirm the elimination of the complete squad. Asa right now giving up that hope, but no, turns a U-turn and will be gunned down. Nerpeco is on the receiving end, and who's on the high ground? Who's giving him all those pressure? It's Bigatron Red Villains.
Genesis Esports will be the last team here that has the worst odds. Boom Esports, one and only player, gets taken out from the equation. Bigatron Red Villains on top right now of the vicinity, and they have the overview as well of the rest of the competition now down below. Genesis Esports, better watch out. Boy still wants to get this one through, and they want to get the elimination points here set and done, but Team RQ making a lot of noise as well on this count.
Yeah, speaking of making some noise, all the viewers out there, make some noise because we have already reached our first milestone, and I love how this is turning up. A lot of excitement right now coming from all the teams, from all viewers, and let's bring it on. Let's reach all the milestone that we have, because this is where we see the champions between two regions, Southeast Asia as well as South Asia. So make sure that you hang back, because there will be giveaways pretty soon, especially with HyperX headphones that we just reached the milestone for. But back into the game, 4 team remaining. RRQ still in battle. Asa recovering from those engagement, and they are left with 3 teams alive. Bigatron Red Villains take advantage of the manpower that they have, plus the 5 elimination that they did. Let's see if they can add more.
They got the advantage right now, but overall, the things can go on the flip side. If you're on the side of BTR, comment down below, hashtag go BTR. If you're on the side of Hail, comment down below, hashtag go Hail. If you're on the side of Team RQ, comment down below, hashtag go RQ. And Genesis Esports, they need this one badly. Comment down below if you're on the side of Genesis Esports, hashtag Genesis Esports. But now, here, no mercy from up takes the power here. He is going to be able to put the numbers down. Team RQ puts it into the mix. Hail Esports NC2 gets a spray down onto 1. Pickup might just be able to come true. Nade cooked up, catching the out instead. And he wants to go for BTR now. But Team RQ from the right side gets a spray down. And it's going to be a back and forth here in regard to the casualties. But Hail Esports, slowly but surely, looking to get some control back inside the game.
Tiger right now cooking that nail. Let's see if RRQ will be able to catch it. Smoke is covering their approach, but Hexas might be in the risk. NC2 already backed off, but Hexas managed to take down NC2. That is what we're talking about. No mercy though. Eliminated from this game. They still have the advantage, and there goes another takedown. There's no joke around. Joker is down and out. Tiger on their hand will bring the roar and the king of this battle. But we are left with 3 as Hail Esports eliminated from the game. 2v2v2 situation unless BTR recovers one of their teammates.
Time for recovery now here for the side of the RQ. But in the process, Genesis Esports taken care of. BTR. And now, rampage run here for Genesis Esports. They take 10 eliminations in total. Detonation, nades, bullets flying through the skies, and Megatron Red Villains, they get eliminated. All gonna come down to the two players of RRQ and Genesis Esports, making only one here for Genesis.
That would have been a 1v1, but the pickup is being done right now. Advantage coming from RRQ. Master Ichi. Let's see what he is master of as he is going head away against Asa. And one more Hexas in the mix. And this is a terrible position to be in. Going against two players with full health. And finally RRQ grabs that winner chicken dinner. And there you have it. 1 point goes as well to that prediction. And I love how this is